Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs on Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that are great value bets for this Tuesday NBA slate. As always, just want to say thank you for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, we are now partnered with Prize Picks as well. So if you guys are interested in a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100, use our code SFP or use our link down below in the comment section or the description. Really a great app, guys. I really do enjoy Prize Picks. It's a lot of fun. They handle a lot of things to do with player props and things of that nature. So highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down below in the description and in the comment section as well where you can check that out. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick for today's action down below in the comment section as well. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now, again, normally I'd be giving our shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs, but I am giving a shout out to you guys. Shout out to all of our Straight Fire MVPs and your support here at the channel. Sorry I don't have our graphic up as of yet. I am back at my computer, but I'm still trying to recover all my graphics, which I found to be very challenging. But we'll have those up back soon. But I do appreciate you all here at the channel. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a link down below where the join button is. There'll also be a link in the comment section and the description. Really a great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get some custom emojis and things of that nature. Okay, now results from the previous episodes. So for our comment cappers, we had Jim Ewing calling the Bogdanovich over 25.5 PRAs there on his birthday. Was able to cash that. We had Joshua Chipman calling the Tobias Harris over 15.5 points. And we had Paul Valerio calling the OG Anunoby over 25.5 PRAs. Was able to cash that as well. So great calls there from our comment cappers. As far as the stream results, we got that 3-0 sweep, guys. That's the one we were looking for. We delivered yesterday with some good results, which is what I love to see. Unders continue to be the way to go. Obviously, both our unders cashed yesterday, which is what we love to see. So we had Jeff Green. Might have to buy his jersey, guys. We had him under 8.5 points. He comes, through clutch for us. Only plays about 23 minutes as expected. Only puts up 3 shots as expected, which was pretty cool. I actually did mention that in the video, him taking 3 shots the previous game. He only took 3 this game as well. So he only finished with 3 points, so no sweat bet there. And then we had Joel Embiid under 32.5 points. Now this bet was a little bit of a sweat. He started with 19 points in the first quarter, which was really made me feel sick. I actually did think we lost that. But he ends up still getting there and slowing down after that, which actually really told me we had the right bet. The fact that he didn't get there after the first quarter really actually was pretty cool. And then we had the Dallas Mavericks +6 spread there versus the Utah Jazz. Covered that as well. So got the sweep. Let's get back after it today, though, guys. Let's get this 3-0 sweep again today. Let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we are going with Steven Adams under 10.5 rebounds here for the Memphis Grizzlies at -105 odds. So, guys, Adams has gone under in 5 of the last 7 games here versus the Timberwolves. So, we'd love to see that. Now, let me read you these logs. The logs are what really sold me on this, guys. 3, 12, 2, 3, 12, 3, 1 in his last 7 games. So, he hit it twice with 12, but other than that, I mean, the highest he had was 3 rebounds in the 5 times he went under. Talk about a no sweat bet. The game 1 of the first game 1 here, he had 3 rebounds. So obviously, Karl Anthony Towns is going to suck him more out to the perimeter because he could shoot the 3, and obviously that's going to leave Adams away from the basket and not getting as many rebounding opportunities. And the way the Timberwolves honestly have been playing offensively, they're not leaving a ton of rebounds on the floor for the opposition team, so we like to see that as well. And this line is just too high. Adams' line should be probably about 8.5, maybe 9.5, maybe 9.5. I think it'd still be too high. With like I said, his rate of success and this is another guy we talked about with Jeff Green, right? Very similar type of thing here with Steven Adams. He could get played off the floor, especially with all the Grizzlies healthy now. Let me read you his minute log here. Last 8 games, 24, 22, 23, 28, 31, one game, 20, 24, 23 for minutes. So this guy is about in that 24-minute range, which if he's in that, it's going to be hard for him to grab 11 rebounds in 24 minutes. Yeah, and the fact, he can get in foul trouble pretty early. I think with a lot of what we saw last game, he picked up 4 fouls. So, I honestly do like it. Right now, Timberwolves allowing the 11th fewest rebounds to centers over the last 10 games. Now, on the season, you wouldn't really think that because during a lot of the season, teams were actually getting rebounds versus the T-Wolves. But like I said, here lately, not as much. Adams also averaging 1.6 less rebounds per game at home at 9.2 on the season. So we like to see that. And he is 4 out of the last 6 to the under as well, out of his last 6 games. So we love to see that, guys. Love it there for our number 1 pick, Steven Adams, under 10.5 rebounds here for the Memphis Grizzlies at minus 105 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Jonas Valanciunas, over 12.5 rebounds here for the New Orleans Pelicans at minus 132 odds. Now, this is also playable at 13.5 for plus value as well. I still really like that. Jonas has gone over in 5 of the last 6 games here versus the Suns with a hook. So we like to see that. He's really had some big rebounding games. I don't know if you guys saw game 1. He put up 25 rebounds. 25! And we're asking for half of that. I know that feels like you could be being trapped. Obviously, why isn't the book adjusting more? Why isn't this line 14.5? Honestly, I don't know and I don't care. Honestly, this is one of those things where Jonas has been one of the league's best rebounders on the season. And in this case, he's had the success versus Phoenix consistently, right? Randomly redo his logs here. Last 6 games here versus the Suns. 25, like we said, 12, 17, 16, 14, 17. So clearing the over with room to spare as well. A few games in there with 17, had a 16. Love to see that. And that's more realistic for this game. I think it would be around 15 rebounds. I don't think he's going to grab 25 again. That was just ridiculous. It's hilarious when I looked at it, though. I'm like, 25 rebounds? How do you even do that? That's just crazy. But obviously, he took advantage of that matchup inside. On the season, the Suns are allowing the 8th most rebounds to centers, so it is a plus matchup in that regard. And notice he's averaging 0.2 more rebounds on the road. Now, that is slight, but I'll take any edge that I can get. And last game, what we saw, the big thing for him was he grabbed 13 offensive rebounds. This guy gets on the glass. He gets on the offensive glass, which was, what we like to see. And they're going to need him to do that. The Pelicans absolutely need him to get on the offensive glass to have a chance. And that's really where I think they could have a chance in this, to at least keep it close. Now, say what you want. The Pelicans did keep it relatively close there in Game 1 versus the Suns. It was 87-81 in the 4th quarter. So the fact that they were even that close, I poked my eyes up. I'm like, really? They were down by 20 plus. They brought it back. So, if the Pelicans are going to hang in, they're going to need a big performance from this guy. So I really do like him. Like I said, to get on the rebounds. I love, over 12.5 if you can get it there. 13.5 at plus value is also very good as well. So love it there, guys, for number 2 pick. Jonas Valanciunas, over 12.5 rebounds here for the Pelicans at minus 132 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with the under 219 points in the Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game at minus 110 odds. So guys, 3 of the 5 meetings this year between these two teams have hit the under, so we like to see that. And, coming into this game, we got 2 teams that are towards the bottom in pace in the NBA, right? Miami Heat 29th on the season in pace, so they don't get up and down the floor very fast at all. And the Hawks are 19th. So obviously the Hawks speed up a little bit more, but still in the back half of the NBA in pace, which is what I like to see. You also add in the playoffs as well. The playoffs also helps decrease the pace as well. Happens every year. You can look that up. Pace of play decreases in the playoffs from the regular season every year, which obviously is very good. That's why, honestly, we've been seeing a lot of unders hit. You saw all 6 unders hit in the playing games. Now, it's been about 50% so far in the playoffs because, the books have adjusted a little bit. But I don't think they've adjusted enough here with the Hawks and the Heat, right? The over-under was about 220 in Game 1. Well, it's 219 here in Game 2. And the under hit very comfortably in Game 1. There's 206 points in Game 1, so that's still about 14 points to spare, and they only adjusted 1 point. Now, part of me gets it. Obviously, both these teams could put it up offensively. But I don't think people are taking into account the fact that the Miami Heat also hit a lot of very, very difficult shots. Duncan Robinson went, what, like 8 for 11 or something like that from 3? The dude was draining threes with people right in his face. Honestly, I thought the Hawks actually were playing decent enough defense on him. I mean, sometimes they weren't perfect, but there was a lot of shots where I'm like, man, this guy just can't miss. It just didn't matter. And I don't see that repeating itself, right? I don't see that level of shot making taking place. He had to make, long range threes with hands right in his face for the Heat even to have that many points. And we still cashed the under comfortably. And obviously the Hawks struggled offensively. I think the Hawks will, obviously be a little bit better offensively. I think the Hawks will be closer to about 100 points. And I think they have a great shot to cover this game. I really do. I think they will have a response in game 2 and they will play better. And they'll still play a tough defense. I think it'll be another grinded out game. And really down the stretch, you've seen the Hawks play a lot better defense as the season's gone on. Last 8 games of the regular season, the Hawks were 12th in defensive rating, so that's pretty solid. And the Heat were 10th, so both of these teams can definitely play defense. We know that the Miami Heat could play defense. They've been a pretty solid defensive team all season. And now that they're just, kind of getting everybody back healthy. If you got Kyle Lowry on the floor, you got PJ Tucker, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Bam Adebayo, all are great defenders, right? So, love to see that, guys. Honestly, love the under look for this game. I love unders in the playoffs right now, guys. It is just honestly the way to go if you want to make money. So, love this for our number 3 pick, under 219 points in the Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game at minus 110 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I am hoping by tomorrow to have everything back up and running as far as our graphics go. I'm still unsure. We actually lost power where I live this morning, so it's been one thing after another, guys, and it is actually my birthday today. So, so it is just one of those things where every day has felt like something different, but it's okay. I couldn't even get my lights to work to cooperate with me today, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be back as far as with our normal stuff. We'll see. It's not a huge deal, obviously, but I would love to have our graphics back up for you guys so we could show you our record and things like that. So other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate y'all here at the channel. I appreciate all your support. Check out our links. Check out all our social media links. Discord, Twitter, all those things, guys. Connect with us. And also our prize picks link. Use our code SFP or use our link down below for 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. And also help support us here at the channel as well. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's cash your bets as well. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. Have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.